in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the in Oakland opening night here in this brand new season. Sox and the A's. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day in the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The date that's been circled for weeks is finally here. It's opening night. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Oakland Athletics.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. Time now for Robin Ventura's Chicago White Sox starting lineup. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, definitely be aggressive at the plate. You've got to come through with clutch two-out hits, and don't leave runners in scoring position. That's the key.
Sonny Gray gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he was very effective last year. As a starting pitcher, he had an ERA under 3. When you do that, you're keeping your ball club in the game, giving them a chance to win every time out.
With a moment now, let's get a quick glance at the Oakland A's defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, Stephen Vogt is a natural-born catcher, but he's so flexible as far as the many positions that he can play. He can play in the outfield. He can play the corner infield positions. A real asset to have on the ball club.
Adam Eaton strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Adam Eaton.
And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 7:07.
And he lays off for ball one.
Wow. I wonder if that's how tight the strike zone is going to be called tonight. That looked to catch an awful lot of the plate.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
And that's one of the questions we'll ask as this night goes on. Can he wind up putting guys away with that fastball? Now, I think he gave a pretty clear indication, one batter into the ball game, that he brought his good stuff with him tonight.
Here's Melky Cabrera. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Canna in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
Oh, did he ever hang one there? I mean, that thing is sitting on a tee. He got away with that one big time.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip with strike one. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, I think they have to understand where they're playing. This is a great pitcher's ballpark, so you're not going to go out there trying to hit the light towers with everything you swing at. Make solid contact, move the line, and play a little bit more small ball.
Chris Sale is on the mound for the season opener on the road in the Mickey.
Well, Matty, he had over 250 strikeouts last year. An excellent season. Bet you we'll see a lot of swings and misses here in this one.
Billy Burns comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is taken outside for ball one. Sale has his target. Here it is on 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. At the plate, Jed Lowry as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jed Lowry.
High pop-up. Navarro has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
You see here on show track, that pitch up and in just ties him in knots. You leave that out over the plate, you'll be in trouble, but if you can locate there, things will be just fine.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty here with two men out. Chop foul right at home plate. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
Abreu near the first base bag, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. Todd Frazier makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he fights this one off to stay alive. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in is the catcher, Dioner Navarro. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Ranging back is Burns. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Batting sixth, second baseman.
It's a solo shot for Dioner Navarro. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0. Brett Lawrie is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now. 2 gone and Jimmy Rollins into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Gray gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Billy Butler strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Billy Butler.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, when you have a guy like Country Breakfast in the middle of your lineup, you're going to see some big bombs and timely hitting. Let's see what he can do right here.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. After several seasons in Kansas City, the team that originally drafted him, Butler moved on to Oakland.
Kind of dwindled a bit in his last couple seasons in Kansas City, but he is a professional type hitter, and he's still definitely a threat.
Right fielder, Josh.
Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Danny Valencia gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into the hit column here in this new year. His first hit is a double.
Batting 7th, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
So stepping in, Stephen Vogt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. For Valencia, a good start as he's got his first double of the year here on opening night. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything here the rest of the at-bat.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. So striding in, Marcus Semien, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Eaton. And that retires the side. Avisail Garcia is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Avisail Garcia.
In there, no balls and a strike. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting 9th. Center
So
fielder,
1 gone in the
10.
inning now, and here's the center fielder, Austin Jackson. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Gray into his motion, 0-1 on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Got him. Adam Eaton will dig in for a second time, a strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Oh, good spot on the black for strike two. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Belted high and deep into right center. Burns ranging back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Man at second here with two away, and striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. There's a high pop-up. Canna is there for it. And that ends the inning. Mark Canna digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
For the Athletics, first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. Think he'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
And it's quickly 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Up next,
Billy Burns will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first.
You just don't like to get beat on a fastball in that situation. I got to believe they'll go right after him again.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2.
the batter, number
Jed
8,
Lowry
second
in
baseman.
now, hopped out in his first trip.
Lowry.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Out in front of it, strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Eaton moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They still trail. Jose Abreu is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Jose Abreu.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Todd Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And they start him out away with a cold strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he'll get another chance. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Deoner Navarro stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Vogt is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Chris Davis is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Two and 0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. Shouldn't be swinging it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Pulled back 3-1.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Sale's ready. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Lifted in the air out to right. Eaton is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. This is in the air to right. Eaton is there, 2 down.
Up next for Oakland,
Josh Reddick is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Brett Lawrie heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
second baseman, Brett Lawrie.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. In now, Jimmy Rollins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Avisail Garcia stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Canna will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base. Danny Valencia will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Sale into the windup. Here it is on 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting,
Stephen Vogt steps in now. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Striding into the box, Marcus Semien. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out.
Well, I've got to imagine he's going on his own down there at first, because rarely would you see a team trying to put down a bunt and run. But they're going to wind up with runners at first and second after this, so it worked out okay in the end.
Stepping in now, Mark Canha. Hit hard but foul. Trying to hold the lead. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Billy Burns will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
And all 3 runners on the move here. Squeeze attempt misses. And now the tag, and he's out on the botched squeeze attempt. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
The batter, number 8.
Jed Lowry digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And they'll snap one over to first, and he's back standing. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Left side. Frazier is there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A's have to settle for just the 1. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Austin Jackson will step in to lead things off for the White Sox here in the 6th.
Center fielder, number 10, Austin Jackson.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis shading to his right. 1 out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Adam Eaton is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Reddick has a read on it. 2 gone.
Left fielder, number
And that
50,
slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Melky Cabrera will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Hot shot to third. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still tied 1 apiece. Chris Davis will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Sale gets the sign. Here's the 2-1. This is line to left, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Billy Butler will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Hit in the air to center field. Jackson is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Josh Reddick will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside, the throw, and that'll be in time as a perfect strike to second from Navarro gets his man. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Drilled on the ground to short. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Jose Abreu will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
And in a tied ball game already, that would have been a tough way to let the go-ahead run get on base. But luckily, this is a nice play behind the plate to make sure that guy doesn't get down to first.
Here's Todd Frazier now. And he lays off there 1-0.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. You know, getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. Tap fouled at home plate. Gray has his target. 0-2 on its way. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. That misses. 1-2.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2.
And these guys could have used a few more long at-bats like this one earlier on in this game. Then maybe this starter would have been out of the game by now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Full count. 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3. Danny Valencia steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And if you're a fan of pitching, this has been the game for you. I mean, these two guys have both been exceptional so far. Just 2 runs allowed between both of them. Of course, makes the broadcasters awfully happy because this game has flown by.
Stephen Vogt stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2.
Boy, he's been giving guys fits with that pitch. They've chased it all game long.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Marcus Semien waits on deck. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's a look at his pitches by inning, and as you can see, he's hit 85 for the game now, so you have to think they're watching him pretty closely in that dugout.
Marcus Semien steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. Grounded back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Into the box, Mark Canha. He's running towards second. Pitch inside, the throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
Yeah, you think a few caught stealings are going to deter this group? You can think again. They're definitely not afraid to run out there, and he's into second here with a stolen base.
The 1-0 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. Rollins gloves it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Brett Laurie will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Gray's ready. First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, he probably won't have too big a dip in velocity the rest of the way. But the later this game goes, the more important it'll be to watch where his location is. That's probably the bigger concern.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Semien calls for it. One down.
Now batting.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison to this point. And as you could imagine, in a 1-1 ball game, both guys sporting excellent lines so far.
J.D. Shuck.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Boy, he is just wearing guys out with that two-seam fastball. I don't care if it's inside, outside, he's really hitting his spots well.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are two away now. Two very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Avisail Garcia is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Two tough sliders there, back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Center fielder
Austin Jackson will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Felix Dubron is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here it comes, 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A man left for the White Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. Tyler Saladino is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 18,
Billy Burns gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Trying to strike him out for the second time.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Jed Lowry stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Now to the plate, Chris Davis. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A's are gone in order. Score remains. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the O.Co Coliseum in Oakland. Adam Eaton gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Adam Eaton.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of it.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Left fielder number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Melky Cabrera comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
And this won't help either in a tie ball game as the catch is made, and now there are 2 gone to start the 9th. Jose Abreu will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Reddick has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Zach Putnam will come on needing to try to send this game to extra innings. Billy Butler will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second, and it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the 9th.
Up next for Oakland, right fielder
Josh Reddick comes forward to hit with the winning run at first.
Well, this is all about execution here, Matty. At the very least, he's got to find a way to move him into scoring position.
Hit down the third base line. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
third baseman Danny Valencia.
Coco Crisp will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 4.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
A possible winning run on second. No one out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the double steal is on here. And now a two-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Oh, and with two guys on already, they couldn't afford to make this any worse, but they managed to do it here by somehow turning a clear sacrifice attempt into a bunt single. That could really come back to hurt.
Stephen Vogt will come in now in a big spot, and the infield, I would think, would have to come in now with the game tied.
Yeah, you've got to cut this run down at the plate if at all possible. So this may move everybody into the lip of the grass.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. A little over-anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. High and deep to right center field. Eaton going back, still going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And it's celebration time as the A's are going to walk off with a win.
Well, you really just needed to get something up in the air here, and this one does the trick as he drives in the winning run here on a sacrifice fly.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with 11 strikeouts, and he definitely was a deciding factor in this one.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out.